Am I the a-hole for telling my coworker I'm not surprised his wife divorced him? I, 20F, was recently told by my coworker, 40M, that he and his wife, 37F, were getting divorced. For context, they had just gotten married last year after dating his wife for 10 years. I've worked at this job since I was 16 and this coworker has become my closest work friend, so I was first to know of the engagement and now of the divorce. We bonded over our shared love of video games. This is relevant, I swear. We both played a lot of games and would talk about the ones we love the most. In the time I've known him, he's loved Final Fantasy XIV, which is an online game you play with other people. He talked about this game and the people he would hang out with in the game constantly, talking about the hours he spends playing it every day. Shortly after he and his wife had gotten married, he started complaining about her and her neediness. When I asked about it, he would say she wanted him to spend time with her instead of playing video games. I had told him at the time that he should be making time for his wife, but he ignored me. Over the next year, he was constantly complaining about her and her neediness, and I would suggest taking some time off of his game to hang out with her, but my idea was always shut down. Eventually, I got fed up with him and asked him to stop bringing it up with me, and he did for about 2 months. That's when he told me about her asking for a divorce. I casually mentioned that I wasn't surprised that she was divorcing him, seeing as he loved Final Fantasy more than her. I didn't really think before I spoke and just said what I had been thinking every time he brought up his relationship problems. He was shocked at my response and seemed taken aback. I continued saying all you ever talk about are video games and everything you ever told me about your wife was negative. He got very upset with me and complained about it to our other co-workers and our boss. We work in a kitchen with only about 10 staff members, so it wasn't too long before everybody knew about what I said. Our boss stayed out of it, not seeing my comment as bad enough to warrant any kind of action. Some of my co-workers around my age who also frequently talked with this co-worker took my side while the older ones took his. It has divided the kitchen staff and has made it uncomfortable to work with some of my co-workers who think I'm in the wrong. So, am I the a-hole for saying I wasn't surprised about my co-worker's divorce?